Corbin got some new boots. Bubba, you like your new boots? They like Papa's boots. We got the same boots, don't we, bud? Bubba. You funny. Hey folks, welcome back. Tom here from Whistle Thicket. We're gonna finally take a tour of the transforming A-frame cabin. It's basically done. There's always gonna be a few things I'm gonna be doing to improve it. But real quick, I wanted to give a shout out to the folks over at Dry Code. They sent me and my son some farming boots, some homestead boots to try out for them, and these things are working great. I've been wearing them for a week. I tell you what, you can feed goats in them, you can feed pigs in them, you can feed chickens in them, you can feed turkeys, you can feed horses. You can even feed your neighbor's cows in these, people. I really do like these because, number one, they're easy to put on. I have a pair of leather boots that I haven't put on in over a year just because they're so stiff and hard to get on right now. So I'm probably going to give those away or donate them or something. These I like because they're nice and easy to put on. They're also waterproof, and they're just doing a really good job so far. So thank you, Dry Code. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you want to check out this company. They're a nice, solid company, and I've been wearing these boots for about a week, and they're doing good. So thank you, Dry Code. Location, 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 people. We are in Western North Carolina at about 3,000 feet. We got 6,000 foot peaks we can see from our house and from our cabin. We are on the edge of our horse pasture, right where the horse pasture meets the woods here. And there is usually a little spring that starts on our property, and it goes right by our A-frame cabin. But with the drought and everything, it's not running. It's only really run dry about 3 times in 10 years. So I'm hoping in the spring we'll get some water and we can enjoy this little creek. There's enough water to find salamanders and crawdads sometimes. So it's a fun little feature, and I'm hoping we can enjoy that when the rains come back. We're gonna give a tour of the exterior of the A-frame, and then I'll show you the inside. I've been working on this for about a year and a half, people. Which some people could do this a lot quicker, I know that, but I'm a full-time dad and husband, school teacher, have 2 kids, run a farm, and I can only do what I can when I can, and that's why it's taken me a year and a half. Now, I still do have some more work to do. But the cabin is usable, so it's definitely not done yet, but usable, and I'll be adding some other features when I get the time. Right now we're on the deck here. The deck is probably at its longest point maybe 16 feet long, and probably at its longest width maybe 8 or 10 feet across. Here I got a nice little shelf or cooking area. There's also a built-in bench there. A lot of the locust posts for the A-frame, well, all the locust posts were harvested on property, actually not that far away. So a lot of our cabin is built off of these locust posts. Here's another little shelf here. There's a little custom work here. I mean, I guess it's all custom DIY. I'm not a carpenter. I'm just a dad trying to build a fun little cabin for my family. Here's a little rhododendron fence there. Kind of fun. There's lots of rhododendron on the property as well. This black trim is from the Shoshugi method. What is it called? Shoshugi Ban. I may be saying it wrong. I did make a video about it, but it's a Japanese technique where you burn the wood, char it, and then for me, I use linseed oil as the sealant coat, and it looks really cool. It keeps the wood actually insect resistant, fire resistant, and it was just kind of a neat little thing to do. Over here we got our transforming wall, which actually this cabin is a transforming A-frame from Deke Dietrichson, and his plans are available. I think it's $35 is what I paid from relaxshacks.com. I believe that's the name of the website. It's been a year and a half since I bought the plans. And actually the whole thing about this is that this wall opens up. It does open up, and maybe I'll open it up for you. But I don't currently have the legs in yet. It's almost winter. It's the end of October. We probably won't be opening it up too much. So that's one of the things we're working on. So actually, we got another set of stairs here, and this is where our little creek is when it's not dried up. It's kind of cool. There's two little springs that meet. This little area I'm standing at eventually is going to be a hangout area. Maybe it'll be graveled. I'm not exactly sure, but that's another long-term plan. Let me go ahead and show you the back of the transforming A-frame. So this back wall here, there's the only store-bought window I bought. I mean, there's only 3 windows here, but that's a store-bought window I had to get. I think that was $30. So this here is actually, it's painted underneath, sealed at the cracks, and then I used sealant tape on the cracks as well, and now I have roof paper over it. Eventually, Lee, what's going to go here eventually is going to be tree cookies. If you don't know what tree cookie is, just a log section. I think it'd be kind of neat to do. And up top here is a window. It's a circular window on the inside, and that's a window that opens up. I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the back. And again, man, this is a pretty cool view this way. I like this. Again, I got to do that. I got to make the tree cookies. Thankfully, we have plenty of woods people, plenty of tree cookies to be made. I just got to take the time to do it. Man, this looks pretty cool this way. Nice. So the transforming wall was probably one of the hardest parts of this build. This is just that tough text paneling, which is pretty easy to use, but if you drill and make a mistake, you got to get another piece. I actually cut into a piece and messed it up a little bit. Waterproofing was a challenge because in the plans it says you got to overlap the paneling, which I did, but then it's hard to open at that point, so you got to do some cutting and be creative to make that work. Actually, this black fabric, it's more like a thin rubber. What it is, I got it at Tractor Supply, and it's a like meant to be for like a barbecue pit, to put a barbecue pit over, or like a grill to catch grease and stuff. And it came in like a 10-foot strip, maybe 3-4 feet across. So I had to cut that up and use that. So with this build, I had to think outside the box, people, definitely. I'm gonna go inside real quick, and I'm gonna open up the transforming A-frame wall just to show you, even though I don't have the legs to keep it up. Dun, da, da. So the transforming wall works. It's heavy, and I gotta figure out the best way to keep this up, but it does work. Okay, folks, let's go inside and check out the inside of the transforming A-frame. I'm pretty excited to share it with you. Door is still wet. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Here we go, people. The inside. My son was playing in here earlier with his Toy Story toys there. This is the inside of the transforming A-frame. Although I still don't have legs there for making it the transforming A-frame. That's going to come. That's going to happen. It's a very small space, so I'm going to do my best to share it with you. We're at the very back. So there's two twin-size beds in here. This is actually a bunk bed set that I got. And instead of making a bunk bed, I kind of made it a lofted bed that really seems to work in here. The transforming A-frame's right there. Again, the inside, the main area here, this is only 8 by 10, people, 8 by 10. Then I'm in a little room here. I'm going to step outside a little bit. This room here is a little addition. I thought I needed a little more room to make it more livable, usable. So this eventually is going to be a little kitchen. You can already see here, I got a medicine cabinet for $10 here. Still got to paint the inside. But that inside, or this area, is going to be for cups and such. And there's going to be a counter here. There may even be a sink in here with a 5-gallon jug. If that doesn't work out, there's going to be a sink outside. I'm still planning. So even though we are done with the inside, and them dogs are barking, even though we're done on the inside, we're not done. We're at the point that we can use the cabin for the night. There's still other things I'm going to do in here. I'm probably going to make the entryway brick, put a fire shield down. I have a fire shield wall that I bought off of Craigslist for $10. And then it's going to be a fire shield here. And then also some bricks or concrete pavers. And I'm either going to put a little heater here or maybe a wood stove, but I think a wood stove might be too much for in here. My dogs are barking at a deer, I guess. There's a couple features in here that I want to show you that are kind of cool. This here is a little custom shelf I made. Kind of cool. This here, the top of the A-frame, which I need to clean that, but that's kind of a cool set window there. And over here we have two windows there. That's a small window that opens and closes. And up top is another window to get airflow. So let me go ahead and open that up for you. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go, people. Dun, dun, dun. So we got a nice little custom window there. Here's from the outside again, from up top. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that. That looks really cool, actually. Doo-doo, doo, doo-doo. Okay, let me get down. So this cabin actually has the potential to sleep 3 people. So we got these twin beds. And then down here, if you can see, there's another mattress. And behind that's a cot. So potentially, if my daughter has a couple friends over, she can have a fun sleepover here with 3 friends of hers, or if family wants to use this, or friends. I'm pretty excited. There's a lot of plans for our little transforming A-frame. I got to get the heat in. I got to add lights. It's probably going to be a kerosene lamp in here, which will be kind of cool. Some solar-powered lights, some solar-powered fans. A stove to cook on. So there is still a lot to do with the transforming A-frame here. I will probably do a video about how much this has cost me so far. but I would say close to 50% of my materials have been either salvaged, bought at like a Habitat or Reclaim store, or I have 3 or 4 friends and family members that have actually given me some leftover wood from projects, some leftover flooring, leftover windows. So I have saved quite a bit of money on this transforming A-frame, but I'll probably do a whole video just on that. I hope you enjoyed our tour. I'm pretty excited. I've been working on this for over a year, people. Actually, probably closer to a year and a half. And I finally got it to the point where we can enjoy this. We can just come up here and relax. There's still a few things I got to do in here, but I'm not too worried about it. Those are all single-day projects that I can just make happen when I got time. And this place is just going to get better and better. Hopefully next weekend, we're going to stay the night in here for the first time. So I'm pretty excited to actually get to relax and enjoy our transforming A-frame. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned.